Helium is a low-positioned coin with the ticker HNT that most certainly in every practical sense has an actually by and large present worth of $2.02 and a market capitalization of $290,194,837, versus the for the most part thought. Digital currencies certainly have truly lengthy past a reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors, or so they fundamentally thought. These days, it's a resource class that is significantly directed and, surprisingly, took on as legitimate delicate in an unpretentious manner. Some extremely in every practical sense, huge venture banks even sort of in every practical sense, procure helium and most certainly other digital currencies all at once to especially safeguard their resources under administration, against a jogging expansion that disables the customary monetary business sectors in an unobtrusive manner. Presently, now is the ideal time to uncover our short, mid, and really long-haul expectation of the advancements on the HNT market that certainly truly depend on the readings of our very remarkable crypto unpredictability record that by and large assists us with checking the market feeling and certainly for the most part expect where in which the market plans to go. Which in a real sense is genuinely critical. At this point, the cost of helium basically is $2.02. While the coin as of now winds up at 86th spot in every practical sense, beautiful generally speaking positioning in an unpretentious way. The said essentially positioning really is assessed based on the resource's current value that most certainly is increased by its most certainly current market capitalization, an equation that is applied all through every monetary market. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients sort of by and large get the most pertinent information in regards to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios genuinely as opposed to mainstream thinking, or so they thought. It's likewise essential to in a real sense consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading, fundamentally in spite of prevalent thinking. On November 17, the cost of helium for the most part certainly was at $1.95 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change fundamentally truly added up to 0.93%, which in a real sense most certainly is very critical. 7 days prior, on November 11, HNT in a real sense was esteemed at $2.16, which generally by and large intends that from that point forward, the cost especially has most certainly vacillated by 0%, which in a real sense is genuinely critical. A month prior, on October 18, the market member laid out the cost of helium at $1.46. In this manner, the coin truly has taken a 37.98% action to generally arrive at its essentially present standings, kind of certainly in opposition to mainstream thinking. Nonetheless, as currently made sense of, the cost of helium isn't a main fundamentally factor that we generally consider while making the cost expectation in an unobtrusive manner. It's likewise essential to fundamentally keep in every practical sense, by and large sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to have an unmistakable perspective on where the market truly is going incredibly. The examination of market capitalization generally conveys very equivalent significance in both digital money and conventional business sectors, which basically for the most part is genuinely huge. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology is utilized to decide the genuinely by and large position and ubiquity of computerized resources and stocks, for example in every practical sense, enormous way for the most part. Changes in market capitalization truly certain or extremely negative for the most part are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could basically be going, as well as the resources kind of most certainly potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both by and large truly short and kind of long-haul points of view. Which for the most part explicitly is genuinely huge. This extremely kind of specific sort of measurement explicitly is likewise used to check the predominance of helium, comparable to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition in an unpretentious manner. To for the most part decide the ongoing business sector capitalization of HNT, we basically duplicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will in every practical sense be in a real sense truly made sense of later by the current worth of the digital money under survey, which certainly is genuinely critical. Starting today, the market capitalization of helium generally remains at $290,194,837, which shapes the reason for kind of fundamentally present positioning, generally was referenced before in a genuinely large manner, which is genuinely critical. Yesterday, on November 17, HNT really had a market capitalization of $280,478.08 when incredibly, which sort of is very huge. Keep going week, on November 11, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to fundamentally was recorded at $310,890 when 595, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. A month prior, on October 18, the market worth of Helium in a real sense really was surveyed to sort of be $210,309,495. Complete stock considers the quantity of coins that for the most part have previously been created by different means, for example, through mining in an unobtrusive way. These digital currencies can be utilized either for certainly lovely dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with overseers, or so they extremely thought. This very metric additionally calculates the coins that actually especially have been eliminated through the cycle called consuming, which especially is applied to control the expansion rate, beautiful in spite of prevalent thinking. At this point, the pretty most certainly all-out supply of Helium quite is laid out at 223,000,000 HNT in a very significant manner. In conclusion, the coursing supply especially basically is utilized to in a real sense compute the market capitalization and most certainly evaluate the coin's kind of current remaining in the positions in an especially large way. It means the general measure of HNT that essentially explicitly is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly in a real sense, especially put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown in an actually fundamentally significant manner, which is very huge. It's by and large explicitly accepted that digital currencies that generally have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million are the most reasonable for genuinely long-haul speculation, since they for the most part fundamentally are generally kind of prone to in every practical sense appreciate in esteem over a lengthy timeframe, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate in an unpretentious manner. At this point, Helium most certainly sort of has a coursing supply of 143,934,821 coins in an unpretentious manner. Over the essentially beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with HNT arrived at the mark of $2,506,367, fundamentally in spite of mainstream thinking. Yesterday, on November 17, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame especially remained at $2,766,397. 7 days prior, on November 11, how much HNT that especially basically was traded between market members generally explicitly was assessed at $4,796,053, truly in spite of prevalent thinking. Presently especially comes an opportunity to truly make sense of exhaustively the substance of the crypto instability file, CVIX, since it's a highlight of our cost expectation model that permits us to for the most part predict the way that Helium will especially truly follow over the very